Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This time we've got a big one on our hands as MVP HOT6 takes on the Gaming Pirates for the ESL India Premiership, organized by Nordman Gaming. I'm Cloud and you're watching a best-of-1 knockout between, one of Southeast Asia's former glorious teams, MVP HOT6. They are the sister team to MVP Phoenix, the team that's been making waves on the international circuit, and a team that I strongly believe will receive a direct invite to TI6. MVP HOT6 though, they've hit a sort of rough patch of late, and they've been playing they haven't been having the most optimal performances, let's just put it that way. They're playing versus the Gaming Pirates, unfortunately a team that I have no information whatsoever about, but I'm hoping for a good matchup here. Remember, it is a best of one of these two teams gets knocked out, and I'm certain that both teams will bring their full potential to this game. We've got a Medusa and a Beastmaster getting banned out by the Gaming Pirates, while the Slaughter and the Ricky will be eliminated by MVP HOT6. Phoenix will be their first pickup, and I should get this game rolling underway. Give me a moment, guys. Looks like my settings could be a little messed up here. No, looks like I've got them all set okay. Apologies for that, guys. Things are looking good. Hopefully we'll have a good game on our hands. And yes, it is raining, so the weather is absolutely lovely here in Mumbai. Well, with the Phoenix opening pick, this leaves a possible disruptor pick for Gaming Pirates. They could get themselves that Lifestealer, who's still in the pool as well. Maybe a Timbersaw if that's what they want to go with. But I think the point I'm trying to make is there's so many options available in the pool, but they'll pick the Omni Knight as their first pickup. Now, we have seen MVP Phoenix running an off-lane Omni Knight every now and then, with Forev running that one, but that was really long ago. I wonder if this is just a deny pick coming out. There's no Forever on this team though. This is MVP HOT6, not MVP Phoenix. But either way, they're a really skilled team, and I feel like Gaming Pirates are the underdogs in this one. The Gaming Pirates, what do they have up their sleeves here? With 2 minutes on the clock. They should be looking to pick up... well, as things stand, I don't feel... if it is going to be an off-lane Phoenix, which is not usually the case, I feel like the Omni Knight is a hero that doesn't do too well versus him. Phoenix is just great with the Sunray going straight through magic immunity and, well, basically dishing out pure damage. And you've also got the mobility from the Phoenix Icarus dive, which allows you to get away unless there's a solid way to lock you down. So either way, the first pick from Gaming Pirates can be counted very easily. We could even see HOT6 opting to pick up a Phantom Lancer in response to that Omni Knight pick, just to get a Diffusal Blade hero going. We shall see what they have up their sleeves here, as Gaming Pirates are now boiling down through their reserve time. With 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock, they'll get themselves the Witch Doctor, getting double heals actually from their first two picks. The Voodoo Restoration from the Witch Doctor and the Purification from the Omni Knight. It's indicative of a possible heal bomb push coming on. But MVP HOT6, without hesitation, will get themselves the Night Stalker as the second pick. Now this could be the support duo in the form of the Night Stalker and the Phoenix, or it could be an off-lane Night Stalker. The draft still left very wide open, and my guess is as good as yours about who's going where.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Bans still on the board. Gaming Pirates just really thinking this through. They don't want to make any mistakes while drafting this early on, as they will ban out the Ember Spirit. Not entirely sure what the plan is here with that ban, but I guess I could get behind it. I mean, it is a potent pickup. It's one that really excels at fighting early. MVP Phoenix does love to run the Ember Spirit, so I'm guessing the sister team is probably a little bit of that has rubbed off onto the sister team as well. But we've got a Meepo ban coming out from MVP HOT6. Now, I don't know if the Gaming Pirates really have a Meepo player in their ranks, but I guess MVP is just not leaving any stone unturned, as they'll ban it out. One of the possible threats versus the Phoenix Supernova is Meepo and his clones just pounding through that egg. And I guess it's a justified ban coming out from them. Void, meanwhile, getting hit with the ban hammer from the Gaming Pirates, as that now stunts MVP HOT6's off-lane options a little bit. However, the Darkseer is still a possible pickup. Unless that's just going to be that offlane Night Stalker that we mentioned earlier on.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock here. What are we looking at for MVP HOT6's fourth ban? Possibly going to be a core here now that Gaming Pirates has revealed 2 of their supports. They've already banned out the Meepo as their third ban. Wonder what is really ban worthy at this point. Something that synergizes with the Omni Knight. I'm thinking a Sven ban might not be a bad choice here. Unless they want to get the Sven for themselves. I do believe MVP HOT6 is the one with the pick immediately after the ban. Not sure if that was changed in a couple of patches ago. But either way, the Sven is a viable option for both teams. Now they'll ban the Naga.
Radiant team.
And that'll provide Gaming Pirates with the opportunity to pick up the Sven for themselves. If they don't get the Sven though, as an alternative, they could probably get the Slok. No, is the Slok still in? Yeah, Slok's still in the pool. So they could get the Slok as their core position hero.
Remaining.
And for mid, there's still plenty of options available, the Invoker being one of them.
Remaining.
They'll go with the Juggernaut. So this is a straight up heal bomb lineup, or a straight up heal push lineup coming out from Gaming Pirates. With the Healing Ward, the Voodoo Restoration and the Purification, they've got a lot of sustenance in their ranks. Which makes me wonder if MVP HOT6 chooses to go with something like an Ancient Apparition. Heals are generally great versus heroes that dive you under your tier 1 and tier 2 towers. The Night Stalker basically fits that bill perfectly, so I do feel like MVP HOT6 needs to think their draft through now going forward,
Reserve time.
because they might be walking into a trap if they're not careful. "58 seconds on the clock. HOT6. What do they have up their sleeves? What are they going to show us today? A new blend of South Korean Dota perhaps? I'm excited to cast this one. With Ryzen doing the draft for them, they'll go with the Batrider as their third pick. And yeah, this is just perfect because right now there's no Oracle to stop that Flaming Lasso taking a hero away. There's no Nyx Assassin to stop him in his tracks with the Spike Carapace. There's no Vengeful Spirit to disjoint that Flaming Lasso. Which means that the Batrider is going to be able to find a lasso target very easily. And his offlane is not going to be too heavily contested either. He's going to go up against a Juggernaut, a Witch Doctor and an Omni Knight. All of which really can't path outside of normal pathable terrain. When the Batrider flies over the cliffs, it's just an easy escape for him. However, I do believe the Repel removes those sticky napalm stacks. I might be mistaken about this, but if memory serves, Repel does remove negative debuffs when cast upon you. So that could work against the Batrider. But hey, Batrider is just one of those heroes that if things are looking really bad in the lane, you just leave the lane altogether and move into the jungle and anyway get yourself that 10-minute blink dagger. And usually it comes in a package deal with a smoke, which you then use to unveil that blink dagger on an unsuspecting enemy hero. Quap though will be the fourth pick coming out from Gaming Pirates. That'll be their middle lane pickup. I do feel like this is a little preemptive coming out from them because HOT6 hasn't revealed their own middle laner yet. They could still go for the Puck to deal with the Queen of Pain, or if they really want to shut it down, just maybe run the dual lane at mid. Oh, they're going to go with the Viper. So that's another hero that gives the Queen of Pain a hard time. And it's not like Gaming Pirates has heroes that can rotate towards the middle lane to set up ganks on the Viper. Witch Doctor, while he does have a little bit of gank potential with that paralyzing cask, it's really difficult for the Witch Doctor to get in position behind the Viper to ensure that the cask bounces off on a range creep. And even if he does get in position, he's really squishy, which means that if the Viper gets a few poison attacks on him and then you have a TP coming in from the Night Stalker or the Phoenix, they'll end up trading 1 for 1 at best. Tidehunter going to be the final ban coming out from Gaming Pirates. Still expecting an offlaner, although I think it's pretty much given at this point that HOT6 is going to be running that bat in the offlane. They need a one position hero on MVP HOT6, a straight up carry. Sven, Slok, still viable options. The anti-mage if they want to go greedy, Gyro if they want to fight early. All very viable options for them at the moment. All Gaming Pirates. They need themselves an offlaner of their own. They've actually banned out a lot of those viable offlane options. HOT6 opts to ban out the Brood Mother. So again, leaving no stone unturned. They know that the Brood will be the one hero that could give them a really hard time when MVP tries to fight. Well, they'll go with the Phantom Assassin. So a new blend of Dota being displayed here by HOT6. They'll get the Phantom Assassin as their last pick, prioritizing that pick over and above the standard Slark, Gyrocopter and Sven pickups that we see so often. While Gaming Pirates will pick up the Sand King as their final pick. So this looks like an offlane Omni Knight or an offlane Sand King. I'm not too certain which one it's going to be. But one thing's for sure, we're going to see the Witch Doctor and the Juggernaut moving together in a lane, and the Queen of Pain should be moving mid. Alright, we're gonna jump into this game. It's a best of one knockout, a South Korea versus India battle royale, as MVP HOT6 will occupy the dire side for this matchup. You've got Gaming Pirates on the Radiant. For those of you just tuning in, you're watching the ESL India Premiership organized by Nordwind Gaming. I'm CloudX, solo casting this one once again. Hopefully I'll have a co-caster coming up in the next few days. But let's start off with the introductions as is customary on our stream for now. You've got PhD in Dota on the Witch Doctor, Uzumaki on the Omni Knight. Queen of Pain is going to be handled by Mysore Malige or Malige, not sure how that's pronounced. Dragneel on the Sand King, and the Juggernaut's going to be handled by No Tail Reaper. MVP HOT6, meanwhile, a team that has fallen from grace and fallen from the Dota God's favor, trying to struggle and find their way back into the limelight. You've got a stand-in with no name playing on the Phantom Assassin. Doctor's going to be handling that Viper. Ryzen on the Night Stalker. You've got Phoenix played by Hunji, and the Batrider is going to be played by another stand-in with no name. So standard lanes from them: off lane Batrider, mid Viper, and a tri lane with the Phoenix, Night Stalker, and the Phantom Assassin. We should see a lot of rotations from this support duo though. In fact, Ryzen's opted to start off with the Iron Talent, so this is going to be one of those jungle roaming Night Stalkers that we've seen every now and then. Alright, on the other side, Gaming Pirates. What's in the bag for them? They've got a Sand King who's picked up core-ish items, so this should be an off-lane Sand King, a mid Queen of Pain, and yeah, it's a raw support Omni Knight who's not even bought anything after just one set of tangos. Do they even have sentries and observers to start with? They've got one observer ward on the Queen of Pain, and one's been placed down at the rune, but they don't have any sentries to try and de-ward. As we see Doctor getting a mid observer ward placed on his own high ground. Let's just see exactly how much vision he has. This is everything that the Viper sees. So he really shouldn't be susceptible to any ganks coming in. And he's gonna have a decent time harassing this Queen of Pain, as we can already see this poison attack starting to stack up and do some damage on her. Well, Omni Knight's rotated up top, so we're looking at a straight up dual lane with the Sand King and the Omni Knight going up against a Phantom Assassin and a Phoenix. Phoenix doing the right thing, getting some stacks going before pulling the camp, so creep equilibrium will be in favor of HOT6 on this top lane, while at bottom no stacks are being prepped by the Witch Doctor for now. Batrider even has an observer ward placed down to the side, so recognizing that he's up against a dual lane, I feel like this Bat's gonna have a ball of a time here. He should be able to walk, or rather fly, all over this Witch Doctor. Phantom Assassin getting zoned out a little bit on this top lane. She's doing okay though in terms of CS. She's at 6 and 2. She's got a salve for regeneration as well. Batrider, he's now begun to do his thing. He started with the Ring of Basilius while the Magic Stick is online for the Juggernaut. Batrider, I don't think he can really trade hits with the Juggernaut at this point, but he can always kite around the Juggernaut with the slow from that sticky napalm. As we can already see, 3 stacks and a few auto attacks brings him down to about half HP. At middle lane, you've got the Omni Knight coming in to throw out a healer too. As Queen of Pain, no blink available. This could be his death. Doctor though, he's been slowed down by the Shadow Strike and decides not to continue that chase. Top lane though, Drugneel's not going to be as fortunate. You've got Hunji just continuing with this chase. A Sunrays available, and it's now going to be expended. Drugneel trying his best to dodge, and will be able to Burrow Strike away, as he'll be forced to use his salve. This is still MVP HOT6 asserting their dominance on this map, while Ryzen continues to farm the jungle. He'll be up to level 3 in no time. And with the boots already picked up, we should see him making a trip back to the fountain. Possibly even denying himself to the neutrals here. Just a casual Iron Talon on his way out. He's not going to die. He should be able to make it away. But as far as the CS goes, we're looking at MVP HOT6 taking the lead on all fronts. In fact, all 5 heroes on the side of MVP HOT6 have more CS than everyone on the side of Gaming Pirates. Even the 5 CS on the Phoenix. Not entirely sure where he's managed to find that farm. Possibly just these stack camps that have been cleaned up. Meanwhile, Batrider having a ball of a time himself, level 4.5. Boots online, should be called out on the courier soon. If I were to place a bet on where the first blood's going to take place, I'd say it's at this middle lane. I feel like the Queen of Pain's probably going to overstep her boundaries once, and the Viper's going to punish that heavily. It is a level 1 blink as well, which means the range, well, it's a 1300 range blink, but the cooldown's extremely long, which means that the Viper could consider running her down if she's not careful about how she uses it. However, bottom lane can't be ignored either, as the Batrider's got boots and 2 points in the Firefly. We're already seeing No Tail Reaper take a lot of damage. The Purification's already been used. Firefly now going to get used. There's the Repel along with the Blade Fury being expended. This Batrider's just going to leave a trail of burning blazes across the ground here. He should be able to fly his way out of here, but Uzumaki, yep, that should be your first blood. He's out of mana, out of luck, and out of HP as the Batrider is going to score it. Not like this for Gaming Pirates. This is not the way they wanted to start this off, but MVP is going to find themselves in a comfortable position now. As the Bats now picked up the Tranquil Boots as well. Nightstalker is going to come in. That's a rotation from Ryzen. He's up to level 4. PhD in Dota. He's going to deploy. He's really going to display his degree here if he wants to survive, but he's not going to be able to. That's a haste on the Nightstalker during the night time. Ryzen's not done just yet though. He wants more and he smells blood in the water. They're pinging out that Juggernaut. They'll slow him down with the Void, but the Blade Fury is going to be used as well. Meanwhile, on the top lane, it looks like the Sand King has already fallen prey to Hunji's Phoenix, making it 3-0 in favor of MVP HOT6. The only lane that needs another casualty now is that middle lane, as Doctor continues to bully that Quap out. There's 3 CS on the Queen of Pain. I just noticed that. 3 CS and 3 denies versus 27 and 15 on the Viper. He's got 2 full levels over and above that Quap. This is just... It's a disgusting show of domination here from Doctor. Mysore Malik or whatever his name is really starting to fall behind, and I'm pretty certain he's going to die on the back of a Night Stalker rotation very soon. So MVP HOT6 winning every single lane at the moment, and winning it convincingly at that. The Juggernaut's getting a little bit of farm, but it's not enough at this point. Well, Doctor, he's now picked up the infused raindrops as well, so that's going to help him stay hale and hearty versus pretty much everything that Gaming Pirates has to throw out on them. The only source of physical damage that they'll get is in the form of the Omni Slash and the Death Ward from the Witch Doctor. I think it's pretty much a pipe dream at this moment for the Witch Doctor to get level 6. Batrider playing aggressively here. There's no observer wards placed down on the Radiant side towards this end of the jungle, so they have no clue whether or not the Night Stalker is hanging around in the vicinity. In fact, we're already seeing the Night Stalker come through here. No Tail Reaper gonna get clipped with the Void, and now he's being run down. There's no Omni Knight to back him up. They're really far out, but they're coming in anyway. Purification followed up by the Repel, not gonna be used, but the aggression will be thwarted here from MVP, as Gaming Pirates will keep their Juggernaut alive. They won't find a return kill in the bargain. But all the while, Night Stalker just continues to cause all sorts of havoc across this map. MVP HOT6. Ryzen's even going to paint the river with a chrome vial. So we've got some cosmetics coming out this game. Thank you, Ryzen, for making the map a little brighter. But while he does that, painting the river on one end, running down the Witch Doctor on another, he'll find himself another much-deserved kill. And with that, Queen of Pain's even going to blink away. She's still at level 5, while Viper's at level 7. This is just Korean domination all the way. Queen of Pain, uh-oh, she's going to die here. That illusion rune. This Ryzen Night Stalker is just doing work at the moment. Double kill for him. He's having fun this game. You can clearly see he's running around the map, doing his own thing, finding pick-off after pick-off, and Well, Hunji's not going to be left behind either. He'll find the kill on on Sand King as he was retreating. Even an observer ward gets placed down to ensure that they spotted him out. 7 minutes in, 6-1. This early game phase is looking amazing for MVP HOT6. But Gaming Pirates, let's not count them out just yet, because they do have that wombo combo potential with the Queen of Pain dropping that Sonic Wave, and of course with the Sand King Epicenter, which is now online. If they put those to use, we could see them coming right back into this, because middle lane we're seeing a cast being thrown down. It'll bounce off of the range creep. Doctor's gonna get clipped a couple of times, but the Sunray started off by Hunji, connecting on to 2. And again, the Witch Doctor and the Omni Knight are sent backpacking. Doctor on his Viper. He's getting that mechanism online. He's even got 17 charges on the magic wand, while top lane Drugneel's about to lose his own life. He does have the Burrow Strike now available, but he's a little too late. In fact, that was actually a solo kill by the Phantom Assassin. Bottom lane, Omni Slash committed. Not enough to secure the kill on the Batrider, as No Tail Reaper is going to go down as well. This is just a complete bloodbath across the map. On bottom lane, are we seeing another kill? Yep. RIP PhD in Dota. Stoker's got another void in 2 seconds time, and he's not going to be hesitant. Why would he pop a smoke there, my friend? There's no way that smoke was going to keep you alive. Ryzen's now dominating. Oh man. Top lane, are we going to see another kill? Will the Sand King dare to go up and defend this tier 1 tower? The score 9-1. Yeah, Sand King's going to TP in. He's got a Butter Strike available, but no points in the Sandstorm. There's even a sentry ward placed down in the lane, but that's a dire sentry ward, just in case he gets points in the Sandstorm. Yeah, they're just getting outclassed at the moment on all fronts. Middle lane, look at this. Doctor, he'll make sure that the Queen of Pain blinks away before coming back for the tower. He's gonna spot out this TP from the Witch Doctor. There's no way the Witch Doctor survives if he gets a Viper Strike on him. Yep, that's a dead Witch Doctor, and if Queen of Pain's not careful, she could die as well. She's gonna drop down the Sonic Wave. PhD in Dota. He's actually survived. Doctor, he messed that one up. He didn't get the last poison attack off on the Witch Doctor, and now he could be losing his own life as Queen blinks forward. 17 magic charges. Magic wand charges though. He's just gonna man up and stand on the high ground. Cast number 1 will bounce around. Queen of Pain has lost her life. Doctor, he's gonna take down the Witch Doctor and show them who the real Doctor is in this game. Purification will miss. And will Doctor be able to get another kill here is the question. The answer is no. And while he was doing that, the Sand King loses his life once again on this top lane. 12-1. The dream is real here. MVP HOT6. They've lost 1 death on their heroes, but it's really just a consolation prize for the Gaming Pirates at this point. 7.5k gold lead in favor of the Koreans. They've got a 7,500 EXP lead as well. Ryzen's up to level 8. He's out-leveled the mid Queen of Pain as a support Night Stalker. That's just a sign of how awful things are right now for the Gaming Pirates. But hey, at least they've got all their tier 1 towers still standing, and they have a little bit of map control. It is daytime as well, so we shouldn't see them... we should see them playing a little more aggressively at the moment. Ragnil finally getting a point into that Sandstorm. Well, looks like we've got a few Korean viewers in chat. A big warm welcome to you folks. For those of you just tuning in, once again, you're watching the ESL India Premiership organized by Nodwin Gaming. I'm CloudX, and you're watching MVP HOT6 taking on Gaming Pirates, a lesser known team from India, or rather an unknown team from India. We do see Ryzen continue to assert his dominance. Ragnil will lose his life as well, with the urn ticking him down and the PA diving past. That's another kill for him. Meanwhile, the Batrider, he's been feeling a little lonely. He wants a kill of his own. He does have the lasso available. He's opted to go for the drums build this game, so taking a page out of Wings Gaming playbook. But you know what? I think I'm going to stop watching anyone in this map apart from this Night Stalker. He's the one that's doing the most work this game. He's 6-0-3, and his rotations have been picture perfect right from minute 1.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, Batrider, he's on the hunt now. With those drums again, trying to just run them down, but Ryzen always in position, looking for the pickoffs. Good Sonic Wave coming out from the Quap, but is it going to be nearly enough? Because they've already finished up on the Juggernaut. This could be at least 1 death. Give them something, man. Ryzen, come on, go die there. Batrider's not even gonna die. Ryzen runs out from behind. He's already brought down the Witch Doctor and gets himself a wicked 6 streak. Oh, this is just adding insult to injury and throwing salt into their wounds. In fact, Ryzen is gonna TP out, and yeah, he's gonna survive as well. So he won't give up the spree just yet. And he's doing all of this with just an urn, a set of power treads, and an orb of venom. He's just completely outclassing the gaming pirates at this point.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't think I've seen a stomp this heavy ever in my life. This is one of the worst whitewashes I've ever seen in a Dota game.
Tower is under attack.
Even when OG managed to get a 0 death victory, I forgot who it was versus at the Manila Major, it still looked a lot more competitive than this, because 13 minutes, 17 kills is pretty freaking ridiculous.
Tower is under attack.
Mid, Viper, diving past again. Dragneil thinking of going in with the epicenter. He will get the Burrow Strike off, and then he follows it up with the Sandstorm. That's Sunray though, doing work, and with the Corrosive Skin as well. Dragneil's just gonna die to natural causes. PhD in Dota's gonna go down next. Silence on the Quap. They'll start to chase her down. There is mana for the Repel. Supernova from the Phoenix. They just dive right into the tier 3 tower. Ryzen gets a triple kill and gets his beyond godlike streak on the back of that. As the Phoenix Supernova will explode, and Hunji will Icarus dive his way out in style, even doing a barrel roll on the way out.
Radiant's middle tower.
They've dived the tier 3 without even taking down a tier 1 at bottom. As the Batrider is now going to work on the Juggernaut. He gets the lasso off just for funsies. I don't think there's a kill opportunity there, but at mid, that tier 2 is already history. 1 and 20. Now, I feel like the only objective... Oh, God. Make that 1 and 21, because I spoke about how the Batrider shouldn't be able to kill off the Juggernaut. Looks like he proves me wrong right there. But, yeah, I think
Radiant's bottom
the only objective now that gaming pirates are playing for is to get at least 1 kill, or to take away the Night Stalker's dominating beyond godlike spree. Which should be the objective for them here, because Ryzen has just painted the rivers red with gaming pirates blood in this game. Once again, Night Stalker is waiting in the wings. Swiggity swooty, I'm coming for that booty, he says as he's walking straight into the middle lane, and the booty that's approaching him is that of the Queen of Pains. And here we go, Ryzen just straight up running at him without a care in the world. Well, top lane, Uzumaki. There's no way you can even afford to walk out like that. He's definitely gonna get sliced to bits, and that's exactly what happens. Phantom Assassin gets the kill, and at this point, a kill on the Omni Knight is worth just 199 gold. Look at this, man. Ryzen, again, just walking straight out there. It's nighttime. He's almost got that Aghanim Scepter finished up as well. But gaming pirates are going to need to pull off something absolutely miraculous to come back from a 20,000 net worth deficit. 15 minutes in. Lasso to start the fight. They'll get the silence off on the Queen of Pain as well, so she's going nowhere at the moment. The casts are bouncing around beautifully though, but the slow is there from the dagger, as MVP Hunji, the Phoenix, will get the kill with the Sunray. Not a Burrow Strike there. Looks like Dragneil. He did have a repel on him. He's not popped the epicenter even once this game from the looks of it. As we will see another kill. Omni Knight has gone down. 1 and 24. Can they get another kill at all here? The gaming pirates struggling to find any sort of recovery here. Dragneil finally gets the epicenter. No, he cancelled it! He cancelled it of his own accord, or was it the Void that cancelled it? I wasn't too sure. But he immediately went into the Sandstorm, but that didn't help him either. 16 minutes, a tier 3 tower's down, and MVP HOT6 are just crushing their opponents, showing that they are one of the top contenders in Starter Cup number 2 of the ESL India Premiership. Well, this fight is still not over. You've got a Blade Fury with a repel coming out from that Juggernaut. He doesn't have, well, he does have the Omni Slash to work with, but Uzumaki's dead again. And with the silence on the Juggernaut, they're going to run him down inside the farm. Sonic Wave connects, but it's a level 1 Sonic Wave that's doing almost nothing at this point. 1 and 27. 17 minutes in. This is a team that's visited the International. You don't want to mess with them, and they're not messing around either. They're just crushing their opponents to little tiny bits before ending this game. Well, the way the tournament works, for those of you just tuning in, if MVP HOT6 ends up winning the entire Starter Cup 2, they'll secure a place at the Challenger Cup number 1, which is a LAN tournament. And if they win at that tournament, if they win at that LAN tournament, if they win in the top 4, that is, They end up securing a slot for the Masters, which is the grand finale, also a LAN event, all which will be taking place here, right here in India. I'm really hoping and looking forward to MVP HOT6 making it to the LAN. I'd love to meet some of these players myself, and we'd love to see what South Korean Dota looks like on a LAN environment as well. Right, for now, back to the game at hand. Doctor feeling no pain whatsoever from the Blade Fury, but pain was dished out by MVP as they just slice up the Queen of Pain. Double kill for the Phantom Assassin, who's going ham over here. She's finally spent her money on something, but it doesn't matter because they've called the GG. She ends the game with a Sanjin Yasha and a Helm. That was just domination. 3-2-2 is not even real. It's 1-3-1. 18 minutes in. Gaming Pirates still not tapping out. Someone's been cancelling the GG on their end. Yeah, now they're going to sit in the fountain. I think that should be the Ancient Falling. Alright, looks like it was a complete whitewash. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys have been entertained, and I apologize for the complete stomp that took place here. But I did quite enjoy watching the stomp as well, I have to admit. Hopefully Gaming Pirates can bounce back and start a cup number 3, while MVP HOT6 will proceed through the brackets to us, and hopefully they'll be able to assert their dominance. But stay tuned, folks. If you're a CSGO fan, we'll have some CSGO matches coming up later on as well. This is CloudX though, signing off for now. Thank you for tuning in.